Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Kat at An Itty Bitty Homestead, and I'm just cooking dinner. I decided I'm going to make a little bit of pasta, and I'm going to go ahead and make some of my own sauce. I don't feel like opening up a jar of sauce. I want to do something a little different. I have some cans of tomatoes and tomato paste that are, you know, getting close to their best buy date, although, you know, I think they're fine 2 years later, but anywho's, I decided to go ahead and just do this for kind of fun. So I'm gonna, the water is over here getting hot, and I'm just gonna turn this one on about a medium. So what I'm gonna be adding is a jar of my own meatballs, but those are gonna go in last. My own dehydrated onion. I am gonna add some of my Thrive Life carrots. Some Thrive Life mushrooms. This is a can of my 80-20 beef that I just did in June last month. So I'm going to use that. And then I've got 1 can of Italian style tomatoes. I think that might be all, well, but for, you know, some spice. Oh, and I'm going to put in just a little bit of some spinach powder, make it a little healthier. And I got 3 different kinds of pasta that I'm going to be cooking at different times, so I may have to pause you when that water gets to boiling and figure out the order in which like this one is 12 to 13 minutes, so it's 12 minutes. This is 9 minutes, and this is 10 to 11 minutes, so this is 10 minutes. So looks like this is going to go in first for 2 minutes, and then this one, and then 1 minute later that one, and we'll be done. Good way to use up leftover pastas. So, now first thing I'm going to toss in here, and because my beef already has fat, I'm not adding any fat to this. And my Tatler lid, which sealed perfectly. Okay, just dump the whole thing in there. Now this was pre-cooked, or partially pre-cooked, and let's see what I want to use. So I really don't need to cook this. I do need to cook off some of the liquid, but just going to heat that a little bit. Mushrooms will go in. I mean, the meatballs will go in towards the end, but let's see. I'm going to drain off that liquid and add it to my dog's dinner tonight. So I'm going to put some, love the sound. That was vacuum sealed in October of 2019. So, it smells wonderful. So I'm just going to add a palmful. You know, of course, however you do your pasta, you do it. So 2 palmfuls. So that's probably, oh, maybe a little more than half a cup. Okay. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Oh no, can't forget that. My dehydrated diced garlic. When I dehydrate garlic, I either dice it or, whoops, I slice it. So that's a palmful, so probably that is a tablespoon of garlic. Can't have too much garlic. Add also some granulated garlic. These dehydrated foods will also assist in soaking up some of this moisture. What do you guys think? That look good? Okay, and let's add our mushrooms. Oh, not much mushrooms in here. Oops, add the whole thing. So that's probably, you know, palm full of carrots. I don't need to add too much. Now, you know, the carrots, Thrive says these are only good after a year. I've had some that were a year and a half, 2 years, and they were still fine. As long as you put some kind of moisture absorber in there, and it's actually better if you transfer them to a jar or a container that's a little more airtight than this, I think. I don't know. I don't transfer mine, but some people do, and they swear by it. Now, I think I'm going to need to go get some bell peppers. Be right back. Okay, so I have here mixed bell peppers that are December 2019. So, probably that many, I guess. Okay, see, everything's starting to absorb all that liquid. There's tomatoes. And this is the tomato paste, about half a can of tomato paste that I just mixed with some water. And I'm going to let this simmer for a while. Let this cook down. Finish adding my seasonings. If I think of anything else that I'm missing. So, fresh ground pepper. Oh, come on. There it goes. All right. Okay, some fresh ground pepper. Now I like to bring my water to a boil, and then I just turn it off until I'm ready to start cooking my pasta. And that'll be just about when this is finished. Now, oh, I forgot my spinach. Okay, so the spinach, I think I'm going to do half a teaspoon. Because believe it or not, when you take spinach, if you've ever dehydrated spinach yourself, and when you, if you grind it up into a powder, it's amazing how much spinach it takes to make powder. Okay, just a little tiny bit of tarragon. Okay, and then we're going to add, probably a tablespoon and a half of parsley. Maybe a tablespoon, it's a little too much. Tablespoon of one last little thing, some butter. Okay, that water's boiling, so I'm going to turn that off. Okay. Now I omit the butter when I'm making sauce that I'm going to can. So whatever this sauce, whatever's left after tonight, I'll probably just put it in a container and freeze it. Now that I've emptied out my freezers quite a bit, by doing all that canning I've been doing. And what butter does is butter helps the sauce to stick to the noodles. Now, another thing you can do, and I don't know if you do it, but I'm Italian, and my nonna, what she would do, she would cook your pasta, and then she would put a generous dollop of butter over the pasta and mix it really well, and then put this is what we would call sugo over the pasta, and it made the sauce, the sugo, cling more to the pasta. So so I've taken it another step. I put some butter right in case I forget, and but I mean, I don't usually forget to put it on the pasta, but there you go. All right, I'm gonna let this all cook up. I'll bring you guys back when it's reduced down. Quite reduced. Okay. There we go. Now these really just need to heat. So what I can do now, that's down almost on low. Doesn't it look lovely? So I can put a lid on this. It'll help those meatballs heat up. Oh look, I made a little heart. Can you see that? Heart for my... It's like watching a pot boil, right? I'll bring you guys back when pasta's done and I'm ready to add sauce. Parmigiano Romano. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Can you guys see it? All right, it's really hot, but I'll take a taste for you. I'll take one for the team. Okay. I am so sweaty. Oh, been doing so much work today. This is really good. Pasta is perfectly al dente. Little bit of tooth to it, which is perfectly fine for me. I like it that way. That way I prefer it rather than mushy. Sauce is delicious, lots of flavor. I already know the meatballs are good. I've had them, and yeah, it's delicious. All right, well, there you go. There's dinner tonight. Super easy. While the noodles were cooking and the sauce was just sitting there on low with a lid on it, I fed the dogs, and they enjoyed their beef broth tremendously. Matter of fact, I got 2 of them right here beside me, hoping I dropped something else that might have come from that jar of beautiful broth. And yeah, we're all happy, we're all good, we're all safe, we're home. Yeah, all right, anyway, thank you for staying all the way to the end of my video. I apologize for my sweaty face, but it's hot in this kitchen. My air conditioner just came on, and I'm gonna go eat some dinner. So if you like this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Just go ahead, go down to the bottom right there and just push that little button that says subscribe. Yeah, then you'll know when I upload new videos. Thanks a lot. Bye.